Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Jesse bringing you a new video on Dueling, and today we are looking at a weird kind of hazy deck that I built, and for some reason it's been working really well, so I decided to hit record and show it you guys. I'll show you the replays that I got as well. It's kind of crazy, but it works really well. This is the deck. I thought, why not throw Tyrant Dragon and throw in the Great Shogun Shear into the deck and see what happens, because the fire types, and they can be special summoned through Sphinx's effect. So I was like, why not throw them in the deck, throw some magic arrows in there, see how well it does, and it really does do well. Especially if firing out, use beatdown, and this can attack, it can basically attack twice, I think it is. Yeah, it can make a second attack and negate any trap effects that target this card. So see stealth attack basically doesn't affect it whatsoever. It's really, really powerful. So let me show you some replays that I got real quick of the deck, and then we'll jump into some PvP and actually see if we can reenact some of the wins. I'll show you against this Rex, because I actually managed to get Tyrant against this guy, and the one against the Alexa, I managed to get the Shien out really, really easily. It's actually crazy, the fact you can put Tyrant Dragon in the deck. Because I was thinking, it can attack more than twice, you can use beatdown, and it's unaffected by traps, meaning C stealth attack doesn't affect it whatsoever. So it's a really powerful tech. And summoning it's really not that difficult. So I open up with this hand. It's not the greatest hand, so what I decide to do is throw Flame Tiger down and end my turn, and I hope he doesn't draw it into a Hydreigon. He doesn't. So he goes in, he flips, he attacks twice, no back row for some reason, but I got magic arrows anyway. So I can summon it from the grave, tribute it off for the Sphinx, activate Sphinx effect, and from that I can special summon Tyrant Dragon, beat down, 3500, attack twice, and then I can attack for game. Even if he put back row down, it's unaffected by traps, and I have magic arrows. So it's really powerful. I could have even chose to go into the Shogun. The reason why the Shogun's so good in the deck is because your opponent can only activate one spell or trap per turn. It doesn't matter if it's their turn or your turn, they can only activate one spell or trap, and that can like handicap quite a lot of decks. So it's a really, really good tech. I was looking at some other fire creatures as well, the fire monsters, and there are some amazing techs, so if you have some like really cool fire monsters, try them out in your hazy decks, because you never know if they're going to work, and they're really, really easy to summon. So this person's running a 30 card tilt deck. They're running like Mask of the Cursed and all that crazy stuff. So I didn't know that until I actually finished and clicked onto the deck. But as you can see, I'm popping off like crazy on first turn. I get loads of monsters on the field. There's a Shien on the field. They can only use one spell or trap. What they do is throw a face down, throw a back row. I pull magic arrows. I can beat down 3400 on the Shien. Hit his back row. Boom. Boom. Easy game. This deck can OTK so easily. I was thinking maybe run 3 Tyrant Dragons, but I don't have the third one. But it could probably do even better if it had 3. But you might brick with it, I'm not too sure. But this is the deck that had the 30 cards. Complete tilt, as you can see. If you got that onto the field, I might have struggled a little bit, but I kind of destroyed it. And the Dino guy, he's running like basic Dino control, but he couldn't actually do anything before I could OTK him. So let's see if we can go OTK over decks. Hopefully we can face a Mako, because I think facing a Mako would be pretty funny, especially if they put C Stuff attack out. And we get Tyrant Dragon. Tyrant Dragon puts in like, so much work, and the fact it can attack twice and you can beat down and it can be special summoned this easily is crazy. I really am enjoying using this deck. So here's a Mako right now. Let's see if we can pull off the Tyrant Dragon. He has an extra deck, so it is Mystic Depths. We get the Tyrant Dragon to hand. This is a really strong hand. So what we can do right now, activate this. We'll pay the, oh yeah, because we can get Tyrant Dragon out. I'll pay the 1000 to pull out this. Use its effect. Oh yeah, it gets weakened, but it's all good. We'll send that to the graveyard. Special summon from our deck. A Sphinx, and... No! I clicked the wrong things! Oh god. Oh well. I think we're still in good shape. But I wanted to get a Cerberus, or whatever it's called. We'll select monster. And we'll special summon Tyrant Dragon from my hand. Wait, what's happening? Why is it froze? It just froze. I don't know what's happened. There it is. The plays are too crazy. I'll let Fate beat down even though it's first turn, but look at this. It goes up to 3,800. Woo. That's crazy. So let's see what he can do to actually get over this. Because remember, his Sea Stealth attack, he just leaves. He knows there's no way. I'll save that replay. I'll look over his deck and see if he was running Sea Stealth attack. He probably saw that Tyrant Dragon and went, nope, I ain't dealing with that, I'm leaving. And remember guys, right now in King of Games, a lot of people are using the most try-hard decks they have, just to like be ready for the next KC Cup and the next climb to King of Games. Yeah, look, he's running 2 Sea Stealth attack, 3 Whale. He's basically, yeah, he's running the Whale deck. So he was try-harding, and he knew there was no way of getting over the Tyrant Dragon. Especially when I used beatdowns just to show him how powerful I can actually get my Tyrant Dragon, and it can attack twice as well, and unaffected by traps. It's pretty consistent. This is the 4th duel in a row that I've had where I've completely, like, spammed the field. And if you first a Cyber Angel player and you manage to get Shien out first turn, they basically lose. They can only use 1 spell at the beginning, well, on their turn. So we're facing a Yugi. I have no idea what it could be. This is the first time I've bricked, but oh well. It'll happen now and again, I guess. Especially with all these high level monsters. I guess you could tech in to... what are they called? The name of the card always escapes my mind, where you tribute one of your opponent's monsters to summon one of yours. Soul something. So we're facing Aroma. Nice. So hopefully we can draw something good next turn. Or else we're in really bad shape. He's opened up with a complete back row and a monster in the field. Let's see if we can draw into anything. We completely bricked on this one. So we know the deck is capable of bricking. A reason why I like keeping in these kind of duels where I brick is just so I don't lie to you guys, where I just show off the wins and don't show you the losses. Because, yeah, you guys need to know the losses of a deck as well as the wins. You need to know the pros and the cons. So we'll jump into another one. If it's a loss like that, I instantly like leave, because I don't want to waste their time, I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste your time. So we're facing this guy again. Oh, it's the Rex player from before. The replay that I showed you, it was versus this exact guy. So let's see if he rage quits or if he's actually going to stick through. Hey, that's a pretty strong hand. So, well, let's fate. Our field spell. We shall bring out this guy. Use its effect. Throw in this guy to the grave. Special summon the right 2 this time. There we go. Let's see if we can hit a Tyrant Dragon. Monster. We do not hit a Tyrant Dragon, but we have a full field of powerful monsters. Hazy monsters. We'll just beat down to intimidating. A bit of intimidation. There we go. Now let's see what he can do. Probably put down a mirror, a wall of D and completely screw us. There's the wall of D most likely. He can actually get over one of our monsters, but that's fine. Or he does decide to kill the Sphinx. If we draw into a Sphinx, it's really good. We draw into the Tyrant Dragon. Now, I'm actually going to pay the 2,000 life points. I'm going to play it risky. Why not? 800 life points left. I'm unaffected by traps on the Tyrant Dragon. If it's a wall of D, we lose 3,800 attack. Let's go. Let's do this. Boom. Oh, it's if he's got 2 monsters. We still win, but if he has 2 monsters, it can attack twice. But this deck is so powerful. I love it. Anyway, you might hear like some noise in the background because it's pretty late at night. So it's going to be quite a short video. We're coming up to 10 minutes, well, just past the 10-minute mark now. So I'm going to just leave it here with one sum. I've showed you some replays. I've bricked once, so we know the deck can brick. I'll put it on screen once again. I would recommend, if you do own Tyrant Dragon, throw it in your Hazy deck, especially if you haven't hit King of Games yet, because I know for a fact 100% Tyrant Dragon in Hazy will get you to King of Games. It's such a powerful card, and it's such a good tech in Hazy right now, especially with all the Mako decks running around, and the fact it can attack twice. It's so good. And aliens are basically Hazy counter aliens, and then the other meta deck is self-attack, so you counter into the most powerful decks in the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, it really helps our channel. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.